Everyone, this is Suraj. Today we are going to explain about how token validate and how token is verified and validate. So the topic is how token verify and validate in Web API. Okay, so we will explain it's using JWT token explanation. So let's take JWT token example. Okay, because it is most common. That is a basically it is most common in a common approach. It is most common approach in .NET Core. .NET Core. Okay. So let's take by step. Step first. What is token? So when user login successfully, the server generate a token. So when user login successfully, the server generate a token. Okay. The token and inside the token. Okay, so the token contains some data, just like a user ID, role, claims, expiry time, and last is digital signature. Okay, so the client sends the token every HTTP request. So the client send token in every HTTP request in HTTP header. Okay, header tag have authorization, barrier, bearer, and inside they have token. Okay, okay. So let's take step two. Structure. Step two. We talk about structure of JWT. Okay, so JWT has some part, three part. First is header. Header have some algorithmic type. Algorithm type. And second is payload. Inside they have user data and claim. Okay, and third have signature. They have security validation. Okay, this signature ensure the token is not modified. The signature is ensure the token is not modified. Okay, so let's go in step 3. What happened when request come to API? Okay, so let's see what happened when request come to API. Okay, so they have some flow. First, client have sent token, then attach middleware, middleware validates it, and then controller executes. Okay, so token validate happen inside authentication middleware. Inside authentication middleware. Inside they are validated. Okay, so let's go in step 4. What does validation check? So inside validation, what they have exactly checked. So when API when API receive the token, it check first token is well formatted. Is token well formatted, and second it check is signature valid, and third they have checked is token expired, and fourth it check each issuer valid, and fifth they have checked each audience valid. The first the five things they have checked: is token well formatted, is signature valid, is token expired or not, is issuer valid or audience is valid. If any checks fail, they have just written 401. They have written just unauthorized. Okay, so let's come with step 5. How signature is verified. Okay, so the when server creates token, it signs a token using a secret key. It signs the token using a secret key. Example like HMAC. They have some signature called HMAC, SH2060, SHA, to 2056 with secret. Okay, so during validation, First API regenerate signature. Okay. And then composer with and then compress with token signature. And okay. So if it match, token is valid. So if it match, token is valid. And if not, then return token is rejected. Okay. This ensure token was not tampered. So this is ensure token is not tampered. API regenerates signature compress with token signature, and if match, token is valid. If not match, then token is rejected. Okay. Okay, so let's go give it the coding examples. Let's get step 6. .NET Core configuration example. Okay, so let's in program.cs. Some have added the service builder dot services dot add authentication. Provide the barrier and add JWT barrier, and they provide barrier name, bearer, bearer. Inside they have take option parameter. Take some options. They take validation issuer, is check, and then some part validate audience. They have some examples, some settings, and then validate lifetime, check validate lifetime, and validate issuer signing. Okay, and validate issuer they provide, and validate audience provide. Validate issuer, they have just simply provide the name, and it have validate audience, my user, and then they have just attach issuer signing key. Okay, they provide new, symmetric signing, security key. Inside key they have encoding .utf8 .getWhite. They have super secret. inside they have it. Okay, and then audience is closed and validation, close it. This is passed to the parameters, and then just registered it. App dot use authentication and app dot use authorization. Okay. Then middleware automatically valid. Then what happened after that? Then we middleware automatic validate the token. Okay, before controller execute. Okay. Okay, so let's go step 7. What if token is invalid? Okay, so if token is invalid, if token is expired or modified or wrong signature and wrong issue. So API just return 401 unauthorized. Okay, and controller bit not execute. Executed. Okay, so let's take in step. Let's come a step 8. Important security points we take. Let's say important security points. So always use HTTPS and then keep secret key secure. Set short expiry time. And use refresh token. And never store sensitive data in JWT payload. Never store data in JWT payload. Okay, so let's take some points. Important point. JWT is stateless. Validation happen in middleware. Signature prevent tampering. Prevent tampering. And claims are used to authorization. And token expired is validated automatically. Is validate. Okay. So these are just tips. Let's take final thought. Token verification ensure Token verification ensures that identity valid and trusted. Token validate ensure that, and also check the token is secure, not expired, and issuer is corrected. That protects our BBI. That protects our API. Okay, from unauthorized access. That's all about. Okay, so let's just rewind everything. The topic is how token verified and validating BBPI. So first we take JWT in example. Let's take JWT token example. It's most common approach in .NET Core. So step one, what is token? When user login successfully, the server generates a token. This token contains user ID, role, claims, expiry time, digital signature, etc. The client sends token every HTTP request in HTTP header, authorization, barrier, bearer, and then send token. So let's talk about structure of JWT. JWT have three parts like header, payload, and signature. Header have algorithm type. Payload have user data and claims, and signature has security validation. The signature is ensured the token is not modified. The signature is ensured the token is not modified. Let's take step 3. What happened when JWT request come to API? Okay, so the flow is first come client, then they have sent token, then middleware validated, and then controller execute. Token validation happen inside the authentication middleware. Step 4. What does validation check? When API receive token, it check token is well formatted, its signature valid, token is verified, token is not expired, issuer is valid, and audience is valid. If anyone fails, return just 401 unauthorized. Let's say step 5. How signature is verified. When server create token, it signs with token using secret key. Example HMSC or SHA 2056 with secret key. During validation, API regenerates signature. Compare with token signature. If matched, token is valid. If not, token is rejected. This is ensured token is not tampered. In step 6, .NET Core configuration example. In program.cs, builder service add authentication barrier. Add JWT barrier. Bearer options. Bearer has some options: validation issuer, validation audience, validation lifetime, validate signature issuer signing key, validate its secure, validate audience, and issuer signing key. New new symmetric secret key, encoding UTF-8 gateway super secret key. Then they have registered is app.use authentication, then app.use authorization. Middleware automatically validate token before controller execute. Step 7. What if token is invalid? If token is expired, modified, wrong signature or wrong issue. API return 404, 401 unauthorized. Controller will not execute. Okay. So improve Security points. Always use HTTPS. Keep secret keys secure. And also attach thought time expiry. Set thought expiry time. User refresh token. Never store sensitive data in JWT payload. Important point. JWT is basically stateless. Validation happen in middleware. Signature prevent re signature prevent tampering. Claim are used to authorization. Token expiry is validate automatically. So let's select final thought. Token verification is ensure identity is valid and trusted. The token is secure, not the token is secure, not expired, and issue is corrected. Then protect our API from unauthorized access. This is our. Thank you.